Hi friends, this is Manish Pandey. Welcome back. Have you ever interacted with a chatbot or virtual assistant that seems almost human? In this video, I am going to explore an exciting technology called the ChatGPT API. You will learn what is ChatGPT API, how does ChatGPT API work, use cases of ChatGPT API. ChatGPT API that allows developers to integrate ChatGPT into their own application, products, or services. What is ChatGPT API? ChatGPT API allows developers to send text prompts to the ChatGPT model and receive the generated responses in a way that seems like a natural conversation. It acts as a bridge between developers' applications and the language model. It enables developers to integrate ChatGPT's NLP, natural language processing capabilities, into their applications, enhancing user experiences and providing innovative solutions across various industries and domains. ChatGPT API was introduced by OpenAI on 1st of March 2023. How does ChatGPT API work? Imagine you have an app or website that you want to make smarter by adding a chat feature to it. Instead of building the entire chat functionality from scratch, you can use ChatGPT API as a service. Your app sends a message to the API, to this ChatGPT API, just like you send a message to a friend. The API takes this message, processes it using the language model's intelligence, and generates a response. This response is then sent back to your app, your website, and you can display it to your users in chat interface. For example, smart customer support. Let's say you have an online store and you want to provide customer support to your users. You could use ChatGPT API to power your customer support chatbot. When a customer types a questions like how do I return an item into the chat window on your website, the message is sent to ChatGPT API. And then API receives these questions and analyzes it using the language model's understanding of natural language, and then it generates a response based on the question and sends it back to your website chat window. Your website then displays the responses, which might be something like, to return an item, please go to your account settings and select the return item option. Follow the instructions to complete the process. Let's say we have a virtual travel assistants. So let's say you have a travel website and you want to provide personalized travel recommendation to your users. You can use ChatGPT API to build a virtual travel assistant, and it works like when user types a query like what are the best places to visit in Italy, then your application sends this user query to ChatGPT API, and then this ChatGPT model processes the message, understand that the user is looking for the travel recommendation in Italy. Now ChatGPT generates a response like Italy is known for its rich history and beautiful landscapes. Some must visit places include Rome for its ancient ruins, Florence for its arts and architectures, and Venice for its romantic canals. So this response is sent back to your application, and your application displays this response to the users, providing the personalized travel suggestions. Let me show you some use cases where the ChatGPT API can be particularly useful. Customer support chatbots. You can integrate the API into your website or app to create AI-powered chatbots that can handle customer inquiries, provide product information, troubleshoot issues, and offer support 24/7. Virtual assistant. You can develop virtual assistant that can help users with scheduling appointments, setting reminders, answering questions, and managing tasks similar to a personal assistant. Content generation. You can use the API to generate blog posts, articles, product descriptions, and other written contents, saving time and effort in content creation. It is helpful in the language translation. You can build application. So this ChatGPT API can be useful in building a language translation application, which can translate text from one language to another, enabling seamless communication between people who speak different languages. Code generation and assistance. So developer tools that can generate code snippets, assist with coding tasks, and provide explanations for programming concepts. So basically, these are the use cases of ChatGPT. And see, these things we can integrate in our application with the use of ChatGPT API. Educational tools. So we can create interactive learning platforms where students can ask questions, get explanations, and receive guidance on various subjects. Text summarizations. We can develop applications that can automatically summarize long articles, research papers, and documents, making it easier for users to grasp key information. Creative writing and storytelling. We can use the API to co-write stories, scripts, poetry, and creative content, collaborating with the model to spark creativity. E-commerce recommendation. We can enhance e-commerce platforms with the chatbots that can provide personalized product recommendation based on user preferences and browser history. It is also helpful in healthcare support, where we can develop healthcare assistants that can answer medical questions, provide general health information, and offer guidance on self-care. We can create a travel assistants that help users plan trips, recommend destinations, provide information about accommodations, and suggest activities. It is also helpful in financial and investments advice. We can build tools that can provide financial insights, answer investments related queries, and offer basic financial planning guidance. This is also helpful in entertainment and gaming. We can integrate the API into interactive storytelling apps, role-playing games, and other entertainment experiences to create dynamic and engaging narratives. This is also helpful in the research assistance. We can use the API to gather information, find sources, and assist with the research projects by providing explanations and context. It is also helpful in language learning. So we can develop language learning platforms that offer conversational practice, vocabulary building, and language exercise with an AI language partner. So these are few use cases of ChatGPT API. I hope this is useful. If so, please like this video and please subscribe this channel. Thank you so much for watching this video, and please share this with your friends.